Hello everyone, this is Fine from Tech Gaming Villa. I hope you all are well. Today I'm going to talk about the three TV. The left side Samsung S90F QD-OLED, middle Sony Bravia 8 WOLED, and the right side LG C5 WOLED TV. If you are new in my channel, then please subscribe and press the bell icon for future notifications and upcoming videos. I have another channel named Awesome Tech Gaming Pro, where I upload similar kind of tech videos like TV comparison, sound system, home theater, graphics card. You can check and subscribe. In today's world of premium televisions, three models stand above the rest and spark endless debate among tech enthusiasts and home cinema lovers alike. And those are the Sony Bravia 8, the Samsung S90F, and the LG C5. Three OLED powerhouses that represent not only the latest display technologies but also the unique philosophies of the companies behind them. And in this video, we are going to do a full exploration of these TVs in a way that goes beyond just specifications on paper, because choosing a TV isn't simply about brightness numbers or input lag milliseconds. It's about how the TV fits in your home, your lifestyle, and your entertainment habits. So let's go step by step and really unpack what makes each of these models shine. Let's start with the design, because whether we admit it or not, most of us care about how a TV looks in the living room, even when it's turned off. And here all three delivered that futuristic slim OLED aesthetic, but with subtle differences that reflect each brand's identity. Sony Bravia 8 has that understand almost timeless Japanese design language with clean lines and a stand engineered for practically so you can slip a soundbar underneath without blocking the picture. Samsung's S90F feels bold and modern with razor-thin bezels and a stand that screams contemporary tech product, while LG's C5 continues the tradition of pushing seamless to the extreme, with an almost wallpaper-like profile that merges into the wall when mounted, giving you that floating art piece feel that has come one of LG's strongest selling points. But of course, design is just the surface. The real heart of the battle is the display technology, and this is where the personalities of these TVs really show. Samsung's S90F is powered by its QD-OLED technology, which takes the foundation of OLED and pushes it into higher brightness territory with quantum dots, producing richer colors and highlights that pop in bright rooms where traditional OLEDs might look slightly muted. Sony's Bravia 8 uses a more conventional WOLED panel sourced from LG display, but Sony's S in the whole is always its processing, and the cognitive XR processor works like magic to analyze scenes the way the human eye perceives them, balancing detail, motion, and color in a way that makes movies look like they are unfolding in real life right in front of you. And then we have LG's C5, which uses the company's latest OLED Evo panel, bringing better brightness and burn-in protection than previous generations, and pairing it with LG's advanced tone mapping and Dolby Vision IQ support, making it a great all-rounder for both bright daytime viewing and late-night cinematic sessions. Now HDR is where these models really diverge, and this matters more than ever since most streaming content today is HDR first. Samsung S90F gives you HDR10, HDR10 Plus and HLG, which is fine, but still no Dolby Vision. And for some buyers, that's a major sticking point, because Dolby Vision is everywhere on Netflix, Disney Plus, Apple TV Plus, and 4K Blu-ray discs. Meanwhile, both Sony Bravia 8 and LG C5 support Dolby Vision along with HDR10 and HLG, and that makes them the better pick if you are primarily a movie buff who wants the richest HDR cinematic experience, especially since Sony's processing elevates Dolby Vision content to an almost reference-grade standard, while LG combines Dolby Vision IQ to adapt brightness based on your room conditions, which is really useful if you watch TV during the day and at night without constantly tweaking settings. But we can't forget gamers, because OLEDs have become the weapon of choice for serious console and PC players. And here, the Samsung S90F and LG C5 are clearly ahead with 4 HDMI 2.1 ports, 4K at 144Hz support, VRR, LLM, and near instant response times. While Sony Bravia 8 only gives you 2 HDMI 2.1 ports and caps at 120Hz, which may be fine for PlayStation 5 owners, but limiting if you also have an Xbox Series X and a gaming PC. And when you consider LG's support for both G-Sync and FreeSync Plus, Samsung's FreeSync Premium Pro certification and camera interface, it's obvious that for hardcore gamers, Sony is the weaker link despite still delivering gorgeous graphics thanks to its panel and processing. Sound is another area worth mentioning because not everyone rushes out to buy a soundbar on day one, and here Sony delivers something special with Acoustic Surface Audio Plus, a system that literally turns the screen into a speaker, producing dialogue and effects directly from the picture so that voices feel like they are coming from the actor's mouth rather than from beneath the TV. Samsung uses object tracking sound, which simulates sound following objects on the screen and pairs brilliantly with Samsung soundbars using Q Symphony, while LG C5 offers Dolby Atmos pass-through with its AI Sound Pro upscaling, which is decent but not quite immersive as Sony's unique approach. Now, software platforms can make or break the day-to-day experience because no one wants a laggy or limited interface. Sony runs Google TV, which is arguably the most complete smart platform with access to the largest app library, Chromecast built-in, and give voice control via Google Assistant. Samsung runs Tizen, which is fast, clean, and filled with apps, though sometimes cluttered with recommendations, and LG continues to refine web operating system, which remains one of the most user-friendly systems with its magic remote pointer and a smooth customizable interface. Finally, we could talk about value because these TVs don't exist in a vacuum and pricing matters. LG C5 is usually the most affordable, striking a near-perfect balance between features and cost. Samsung's S90F sits in the middle range, offering QD-OLED brightness and gaming dominance, but asking you to sacrifice Dolby Vision, as Sony's Bravia 8 is the most expensive, justifying its price with picture processing that truly does look cinematic, premium build quality, and Dolby Vision mastery. So, what does that leave us? If you want sheer brightness, gaming features, and eye-popping edge that excels in bright rooms, the Samsung S90F is your weapon of choice. If you want the ultimate movie experience with Dolby Vision breathtaking processing and sound that comes directly from the screen, the Sony Bravia 8 will give you that theater-like immersion. And if you want the best value with Dolby Vision, full HDMI 2.1 support, excellent gaming credentials, and a price that doesn't empty your wallet, then the LG C5 is the smartest buy. At the end of the day, there is no outright winner because each of these TVs was built with a slightly different type of customer in mind, but that's exactly what makes this competition so fascinating. Samsung represents innovation and brightness, Sony represents cinematic purity and craftsmanship, and LG represents balance and accessibility. And whichever path you choose, you are stepping into the very best of what OLED technology has to offer in 2025. So what's your thought about this 3 TV? Please write in the comments below. That's it from now.